Hello there everyone and welcome back to my channel. In today's lesson what we're going to be learning is the strumming version of Country Roads by John Denver. Now there are 6 chords we're going to need. You have your G, D, E minor and C, and then you have your F and D7. If you know all those chords, skip ahead to where we get into the strumming for the intro and the verse. If not, I'll quickly cover those chords now. So the first chord we're going to need is E minor. So that's the second box, A string and D string. Then we have our G chord, which is the second box A, and then in the third box it's the big E string, B string and little E string. Then we have C, which is the first box B, second box D and third box A string. And finally D. So in the second box it's the G and E, and in the third box it's B. Now for F, depending on your level, there are 2 versions. We have a chord version and a bar chord version. If you're more of a beginner, do the chord version. So first box B string, second box G, third box A and D. If you're more intermediate or advanced, turn that first chord into an F, or a bar chord. So that F should be a bar chord then if you're more advanced. All you do is straighten that first finger and squeeze from the bottom up to get all the pressure on the strings, and then strum. Then we have D7, which is the first box B string, second box G and little E string. And that's your D7. So there are the 6 chords we're going to need. Let's get into the introduction of the song. So for the introduction, it depends on how you want to start the song. All I do is play 2 Gs as the start of my song. That's it. So each G does down, 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 up, 2 times. So that's 1 G. Just going down, 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 up, down, up, down, 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 up, down. That's 1 G. I do 2 of them. But on the second one, I do a down, 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 up, and then just a down pause. So when I'm playing it, I do 1 normal G, down, 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 up, down, up, down, 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 up, and 1 half G, down, 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 up, down, and I pause. And that gives me a little bit of silence to start singing in the verse. But if you want, you can do an extra line of the verse for an introduction. Okay, so the chords for the verse are G, E minor, D, and then C and G are underlined because they share the strumming pattern. So the strumming pattern is down, 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 up, 2 times for every single chord, except the ones that are underlined. The ones that are underlined share. So C will do the first half and G will do the second half of the strumming. So if we start off in that first G, we're going to do it 2 times, down, 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 up. E minor then 2 times. D 2 times. C 1 time. And G 1 time. So if you want, you can play that as an intro and then go into your verse. So that's just an extra line of the verse played at the start. I just like to keep it short and quick, so I do 2 small Gs, but you can do a full intro. Really, you can do whatever you like to introduce the song. It's just something to break the silence before you start singing. Then we have the actual verse, which is what I just played. So we have the G into E minor, into D, and then C and G. Now for every verse, that's played 2 times. Each chord does the full strumming pattern, except the C and G, they're underlined, so they do half the strumming pattern. So 1 full verse should sound like this. We start off in G, E minor, D, C for 1, and G for 1. We're halfway through the verse, so we have to do the whole thing again. G, E minor, D, C for 1, G. And that will bring us into the chorus. So the chorus of the song is a little bit different. It still does the strumming pattern 2 times for every chord. The chords are just messed around a bit more. So it goes G, D, E minor, C, and then G, D, C, G. And the chorus is only played once. So you only go through all those chords 1 time, and that is the full chorus. So we start off in G, and it's the full strumming pattern, down, 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 up. Then it's into your D chord, E minor, and C. Then we're on to the second line, you have that G, D, C, and G. Okay? Now, if you play that without stopping in between, it does flow a lot smoother. And also, I'll give you a tip at the end of the song, when you're doing the na na na, hey, hey, that part, it's the chorus. So the na 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 is the first line, na na na, hey, hey, na na na. It's the first line, and then you just continue, West Virginia, mama, take me home. Second line. So I play that as the outro as well, just to get the crowd really pumping. And also it's great just to throw in at the end to get the energy of the song back up, give you a lift before you finish. So that is the chorus of the song, guys. Let's go into the bridge. So the bridge is a little bit longer and has those extra chords in there, the F and the D7 that we learned at the start. It starts off in E minor. Now, in the bridge, every chord only does the strum pattern one time. So every chord is just down, 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 up, down, up. That's it. E minor is first, down. Switch to your D. And then you have two Gs. C for one. G for one. And two Ds. E minor for one. F for one. C for one, and G for one. Then D, there's two Ds, and then two D7s. Now, instead of doing the second strumming pattern for the D7, I just do one strum and pause. For timing purposes, you can do two D7s, so you can go. But from a performance standpoint, I just do one full strumming pattern and then a single strum and pause. So I go, and that brings you into then the final chorus. So the full bridge, it isn't too hard. Each chord is only played one time, one strumming pattern, down, 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 up, down, up, unless the chord is repeated. And then the very last line, you have D, D, D7, and then the D7 with a down and a pause. That sounds a lot better when you go from the bridge into another chorus. So guys, that is the way the song is laid out. The introduction can be whatever you like, from just two Gs or a verse line to start the song with just strumming. Then we have the full verse, chorus. Then it goes again, verse, chorus, bridge, chorus, and then you have that outro piece with the na na na, hey, hey. That's just the chorus played again. So you just play that chorus over that final piece, and that brings you to the end of the song. Now, something that I do in the performance that I explain different in the video is I do single strums on the first verse. So I strum almost heaven, West Virginia, Blue Ridge Mountain, Shadow River. So I just do a single strum on the first verse to kind of smoothen out the intro into the song. So I like to start easy and then finish loud and fast. So it's going to be really, really slow and soft, but you have to keep the same timing. So each chord in the verse is 4 beats, except the underlying ones because they share. So when that G comes, I strum, that's the first beat, and then I pause for the other 3. So I go strum, 2, 3, 4, E minor, 2, 3, 4, D, 2, 3, 4, C, 2, G, 2. So they share, they're only 2 each. And that's what I do at the first verse in my performance cover, because I like to start softer. But it's up to you how you want to go. You can start the first one like that, and then the second half of the verse you can introduce the strumming. But it's all up to you. If you need any more advice, guys, leave them in the comments below, let me know. But that is it for us today. I'm going to put the performance piece at the end. As always, I'll put all the timestamps in the description so you can skip to whatever part you need extra time on, and it'll just bring you back to the start of that section. Leave comments, let me know what you thought of today's video. Like and subscribe if you did like it, and guys, I will see you next time.
almost heaven, West Virginia, Blue Ridge Mountain, Shenandoah River. Life is older, older than the trees, younger than the mountains, growing like a breeze. Country road, take me home to the place I belong. West Virginia, my mama, take me home. Country road, all my memories gather round her. Miner's lady, stranger to blue waters, dark and dusty, painted on the sky. Misty taste of moonshine, teardrops in my eyes. Country road, take me home to the place I belong. West Virginia, my mama, take me home. Country road. And I hear her voice in the morning, now she calls me. Radio reminds me of my home far away. I'm driving down the road, I get a feeling that I should have been home yesterday. Yesterday. Country roads, take me home to the place I belong. West Virginia, my mama, take me home. Country roads, na na na, hey hey, na na na, hey hey, na na na, hey hey, na na na. West Virginia, my mama, take me home. Country roads, na na na, hey hey, na na na, hey hey, na na na, hey hey, na na na. West Virginia, my mama, take me home. Country